The announcement came over the school intercom without warning. Teachers, lock your doors. Students, move away from the windows. At first, many thought it was a drill. It was a normal school day in the USA. Lunch trays were still on tables. Phones buzzed in backpacks. A few students laughed nervously. Then, the hallway lights shut off. This is a true story. Teachers rushed to close doors. Desks scraped across the floor as they were pushed against entrances. Some classrooms had no blinds, so students crouched low, breathing quietly. Outside, emergency lights flashed red and blue through the windows. No one explained why. In one classroom, students heard footsteps in the hallway. Slow, careful, not running, not loud. A student near the door said the handle moved slightly, as if someone tested it. The teacher shook her head and whispered for everyone to stay still. No announcement followed. In another part of the school, a security guard reported hearing a loud bang near the science wing. Cameras in that hallway stopped recording for several minutes. When they came back on, the hallway was empty. No broken doors, no signs of forced entry. Phones began vibrating. Parents were texting. Some students tried calling 911, but calls did not go through. One student recorded a short video under a desk. In the background, a strange sound could be heard. It was not a voice. It was not a siren. It was something dragging, then stopping. Police arrived quickly. Officers moved through the building in teams. They cleared classrooms one by one. They checked stairwells, storage rooms, and bathrooms. No weapon was found. No suspect was located. After hours, the lockdown was lifted. Students were sent home early. Parents were told there was no ongoing threat. The school said it was a precaution. No further details were given. But the witness accounts did not match. Some students said they heard shouting. Others said it was completely silent. A teacher reported seeing a shadow move past the window of her locked door, even though police later said no one was in that hallway at the time. A janitor claimed an exit door was open when it should have been locked. The next day, parts of the school were closed off. Maintenance workers were seen near the ceiling panels. Security cameras were adjusted. The video from the missing time was never released. Weeks later, students still reported strange things. Lockers found open, lights turning on themselves, a classroom phone ringing with no caller on the line. Officials said the case was closed, but for the people who were there, the timeline still doesn't make sense, and one question remains unanswered. If no one was inside the school that day, what triggered the lockdown?
The days after the lockdown felt heavier than the lockdown itself. Classes resumed, but nothing felt normal. Police patrols were still parked outside the school. Some hallways were closed without explanation. Teachers avoided questions. When students asked what really happened, they were told the same sentence again and again. There was no confirmed threat. But the witnesses remembered too much. One student said her classroom clock stopped during the lockdown and restarted an hour later, showing the wrong time. Another said the fire alarm panel in the hallway blinked on and off without sounding. A teacher admitted, quietly, that her classroom phone rang during the lockdown, even though all outside lines were disabled. When she picked it up, no one spoke. She only heard breathing. Security logs were requested by parents. The school released a short statement instead. It said the system had experienced a temporary malfunction. No details, no technical report, no explanation for why only certain cameras failed at the same time. One officer later confirmed that motion sensors were triggered in multiple areas at once that should not have been possible. The school layout did not allow a single person to move that fast. Still, no suspect was named. The janitor who mentioned the unlocked exit door stopped working at the school shortly after. Students noticed his name was removed from the staff list. No reason was given. Then, the recordings started circulating. Short phone clips, whispered audio,
a low sound in the background of several videos taken by different students in different classrooms. When compared side by side, the sound appeared at the same time in all of them. It was not an alarm, it was not a voice, it was something steady, slow, repeating. Parents pushed for answers at a school board meeting. Officials said releasing more information could cause unnecessary fear. The meeting ended early. 2 weeks later, a substitute teacher